We are just doing a quick setup and demo for our Brightlink modular video wall controller matrix. It's a seamless matrix that can do multiple video wall screens. We have our 3x3 LCD screen behind us, so we're going to do just a quick overview of how this works, the features, how you connect it. We got our main system right now, which is we have 16 in and 16 out. We have 16 HDMI in and we have 16 HDBaseT out. We have 4K 60 HDMI in, we have 16 of them. They're all modular. We have our control port. This is the LAN port you connect to your network. And then on the output side, we have 16 HDBaseT outputs. They are PoE, so each card has 4 outputs, but you have to use the power source to connect to your power supply, and that will get you power to your receivers at the other end. So you'll have your network cable going from here to here. All right, so we're going to connect the output side first. In this case, we are using HDBaseT output. The system has 16 HDBaseT output for your screens. It does come with 16 receivers. We are only using 9 because we are doing a 3x3 display. We also have 16 4K HDMI inputs, so you'll plug your input sources. We'll do that afterwards. You can have your PC, Apple TV, Roku, cable box, camera system, whatever you like in there. All right, so on the input side, we're going to connect 5 sources. So we have a PC, connect to input 1, we have a laptop, Apple TV. These are all HDMI inputs. There is the option for HDBaseT inputs, just like the outputs. So if you wanted an input that was far away from the system, you'd put an HDBaseT card. It'd have a transmitter and then your network cable to get the signal in. But in this case, we're just going to do HDMI. We'll do another Fire Stick, so, and then one more Fire Stick. This is how we control the system. So it's a LAN port that has to be connected to your network, your router or your network, however you connect other devices. That's how you're going to connect this. That way you can use a web interface. So we get that connected in here. Perfect. And we have one power supply. There's 2 power supplies here. One's a backup, one's for main use. So if this ever fails, then you can plug in this and power it on. Not at the same time, just do one for now. On the input side, we've broken this down in just sections of 3 to make it easy. So we have these cables which are representing, these can be a couple hundred feet, 200-300 feet when you're going far distances to your display. In this case, we're just doing short little 3 to 5 foot patch cables. So we have them all labeled so we know which one is going to which TV. So this is cable 1, start here, 1. And then we're going to connect this to 3 receivers we have here. Okay, and then we're going to grab cables. We have these already labeled. This is going to TV1, TV2, and TV3. It's going to be top left, top middle, top right. Get this connected here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so next we're going to do cables 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and we'll connect those to 3 more receivers, same order. Then we'll grab our 3 HDMI that we already have bunched up. This is TV 4, so we'll connect that to 4, and we have 5 and 6. Okay, put those aside for now. Next, we're going to do the last 3 cables. So we're going to go 6, 7, 8. So we'll go 6. Got 3 more receivers. Okay, and then we're going to connect to our last 3 screens. Again, label, so we have 6, 7, 8. And the last thing we need to do is connect the power to the output cards. So all HDBaseT output cards of 4 have a power supply per card. We're only using 9 screens, so we only need to power 9 output HDBaseT cards. So that's how the PoE, or the power over Ethernet, gets from the cable and powers your transmitters and receivers without having to plug them in by the TV. So we'll just connect those quickly here. One, you can see the lights coming on. Okay, and then we can see all the lights coming on. That's fully connected. You got your 5 inputs. We have our 9 outputs all labeled to each screen. We have the 3 power supplies connected. So now you can see the lights are flashing on the network ports and the receiver's lights are coming on. That means they're starting their connection. We can see video has popped back up on the screen. So that is your basic connection for your ins and outs. Okay, so we have everything connected. We did an Apple TV, a PC, our laptop, desktop PC, a couple Fire Sticks. So we have about 5 sources right now. And we're just gonna go through and show you how it operates and how you set it up. We have 1 network cable connected to the LAN port here. That's going to be connected to your Wi-Fi router or your network somehow. And that's going to give you access to the web interface. So once you connect your network, you're going to open up a browser. You're going to enter the IP address. You can set it up to match your network. Connect a laptop first to get a subnet that's going to match. But after that, you should be able to open up the web interface. Password is admin. Okay. All right, so now you can see the main page, which is the matrix page. This is just so you can go and change your ins and outs to whatever one you want. It is seamless, meaning when you switch from image to image, it's going to be instantaneous. Now, that's your matrix page. You can go through and do things like change your name to, say PC1, and you can change your outputs, TV top left, TV4, and you can go through the rest and change them. So that's going to be your basic matrix operation page. Signal page should be mostly automatic, but this is your EDID page. So basically there will be mostly auto read, but if it's not, you can go through and change what your input source resolution is. So on this one, we have our Apple TV and PC set to 4K. The rest are set to 1080p because that's the max they can do. Same on the output side, we're using 1080p screens, so they're all set to 1080p, 1920 by 1080p. There's some audio features here if you want to change your audio to embedding or bypass. So that's your basic signal page. There are some options here to go to each screen and adjust the brightness and contrast. We'll leave that alone for now. The system page is where you can set your IP address. You can have it to static, or if you want to turn DHCP on, so it grabs IP from your network, you can do that as well. Upgrades, if you have some software upgrades, you would just check with us once in a while. If we have an updated version, we'll send it to you and you can go here, update the software. The splicing page is where we make video walls. So in this case, we have a 3x3. So we set it 3 across, 3 high, and it'll create this box. Then you're gonna click, drag, and you right click and go screen splicing. I'll do a quick flash and that will be your video wall. Okay, you can turn that off. If we wanted to do, say, take this one, we're gonna change it to, we're gonna go to Apple TV. Take this one, we're gonna go to Apple TV again. This one, Apple TV. This one, Apple TV. Okay, now we click on those 4 sections and we hit screen splicing. So now you'll see that the Apple TV is in a 2x2. So that's if you want multiple walls. You can do a whole bunch of different walls. It just depends on your configuration. In this case, we're just gonna do one here in a 2x2. And after you do that, if you like, you can go back to Matrix. Now these are the ones that are all in the Apple TV 2x2, but the rest you can change. So we can change these to that. Well, we don't want to change anything that's down here, here. So you can see we're switching to multiple different inputs. Again, this one has 16 inputs, but we can get bigger systems. So basically that's the matrix section. But after you create this splice or the video wall, you can go in and change these inputs. So there's presets too. You can save a preset. You can sync to, if you're doing a 2x2 or 3x3 or any size video wall. If you're having some issue with your images not lining up properly, you can go and hit the synchronization button. So it'll flash and it'll bring back all the video more synchronized and more in line with each other. So that's about it. The recall, the presets, you can save preset. Okay, so you're gonna have your preset ID. Okay, so for the preset, you'll go in after you create say a configuration. So you may want to call this 2x2 top left, and you can do mix on the rest. So you pick the ID spot. So if we want to rewrite over this spot, we can call it 2x2 top left and mix. Confirm. Okay. Now if we cancel this and then we go to matrix, let's just switch this around a little bit. Like so. Okay. Now if we go back to splice and we go to recall preset, now we're going to see that one we made and we're going to hit perform and just give it a second here and I'll make your switch for you. So now you can see that one we just saved with the top left 2x2 and a mix on the rest of the inputs. That will make it nice and easy to recall. This system has 3 different types of third-party control drivers. We have Crestron, Control 4, and RTI. Those allow you to connect to the network using your third-party control system. You upload the driver that we provide and it'll allow you to communicate with your third-party control system. It also works with the web interface, and then there's front panel push button, which you can use to do your operation. So that's basically it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, give us a call at 855-449-4733. And or you can email us at support@brightlinkav.com.